But we got our first set. It's going to be the Gingers versus Team Panda.
And they're both in the Midwest. We got pandas and gingers. Let's go.
It's only fair.
Let's go.
I feel like
I actually think Ginger and Drephen could do it.
Really?
I think so.
Drephen's crazy, dude.
Drephen's
I
crazy.
can't tell.
Dude, remember when he teamed with Axe and he had that crazy combo, or that crazy like 2-to-1 comeback while he was teaming with Axe? Axe was like watching him, popping off for him.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Who
It's
was
like
that
some-
on?
Wow, when was
It was
this?
on GR Smash somewhere, but he had like some quadruple back air edge guard that he pulled off after. It was sick. If you guys could find it, you need to
Young
watch that.
Drephen.
So
Still
people
good.
actually, I was telling somebody, I feel like Drephen actually gets a little bit of an unfair rap for his playstyle because, yeah, he still does a lot of the old school janky Drephen stuff, but he's actually not. People talk about him like he's like no tech skill, no fault. You know what I mean?
That's not the case. He can
No,
shield
no.
dropping and do
His
everything.
his ledge gestures are actually really clean.
Right.
Like look,
His
he's doing-
opps attacks are crazy,
Yeah, his opposite attacks are crazy. He actually does some new stuff.
and he's cleaning up.
He's cleaning up for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, his core gameplay is fun.
Look, he's doing the
crazy.
semi-stall. Look, he's doing
Yeah.
semi-stall. It's kind of not that easy.
It's cold.
Now he's talking to Jimmy.
Nah, but I agree with you, too.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
kind
he
of
gets a- he gets an
it's kind of a
unnecessary
necessity, right? If you can't qualify to summon unless you have all those like
No.
building blocks.
I think
to
it's
make your gameplay good.
me from my experience. I think it's the old man thing. Like you don't want to believe that the people that were playing that long ago are adjusting or changing. it up.
Right.
You want to believe in the new blood.
Right.
And so people just assume, including myself. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. For a while, I thought, no, Drephen's like, he's from back in the day.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
like he's still doing fine, right? But he's not killing it.
right.
And here he is, and I was dead wrong. And I was like, it's like
How's it
Right,
feel?
right,
wanted me to
right.
even think
Yo,
that.
watching him, considering you guys like basically came up in the same era, like that's before like everybody on this couch even. Like, how does it feel like knowing that like there's still players like you guys, like you guys still are like.
Yeah,
hella
I think
good,
it's dope,
you know?
and I think it's good that it's for someone like Drephen, who's never really like gone off the map or like disappeared or hated on the game. He's always just played it for fun, and like he's always just been in there grinding, getting wins, and it's good to see it like paying off at this point in his career.
Yeah,
Because you don't see it coming anymore after so long.
Yeah.
You never seen him complain about like melee. Or, like, I feel like everybody has that phase of melee where they're just like, yeah.
I'm not trying to name any players, but there are definitely players.
No.
I've been there
yeah.
for sure. I think everyone has been there at some point.
But mainly like old school players, they like to act like they're choosing to not beat everyone anymore, and it's
That's
annoying
true,
because they
yeah.
just can't hang.
They act
anymore.
like they don't want to get
They haven't
better.
evolved.
But like
For sure,
Drephen
they
never
do.
did that, and there were points where he wasn't like killing it like he used to, right? But he still
Right.
stuck around.
Yeah.
He accepted
Yeah.
that people got better, and then
And
now
then-
he's catching up, and
yeah.
now he's better too.
And
No,
honestly,
someone-
like this isn't even like one of the only tournaments where he's done like this well. Like he's been consistently doing like pretty decent placements.
Yeah.
Like, he's gotten like 33rd a lot, a lot of 25th placements, all
Yeah.
17s, just over the course of the last couple of years.
Yeah,
And now
pretty
he's going to start
consistent.
getting the seeding.
Right,
That
now he's
lets
gonna
him
get the
push
seeding.
even further.
Right.
And it's going to be sick.
I feel like someone like Drephen likes the idea of everyone getting better because then that means he gets better. I think a lot of old school players like feel like, man, I've been playing this long and this guy has been playing half as long as better than me. Like,
And they're bitter about it.
Yeah.
not bitter, or just like, man, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like if I were good, it would have happened, kind of thing. Whereas like, I don't think Drephen thinks that way. I think he's just like,
This hurts like a bitch.
he's just like,
Tell him, Drephen.
yeah, tell him, Drephen.
What is he talking about?
I think he just plays to play and it shows, you know. I mean, he obviously wants to be good.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Genuinely enjoys the game, no fluff. Doesn't even really use like social media. Even after he qualified for Summit, no social media
Yeah,
posts. He's
that's
like,
gangster.
yeah,
Did he
it really
even-
is.
Did he even tweet?
No,
Drephen's ego
Did
is
he
the one
make,
doing
did he
all
make
the
a
posts
tweet?
out
He
here.
was like, I thought he made a
Drephen's
tweet. He's like, I'm gonna go ride on some water slides with my wife or something.
Is that what he did? Oh, I
That,
didn't
that might
see
have been the previous day. I'm not sure, but he did make that tweet, which I thought was very funny.
Okay.
You've seen Drephen's ego, right? It makes.
It is very
sense.
funny.
What?
And it's so
super
good.
surreal.
It's so
It's very
It's
good.
like-
It's a Twitter?
Yeah, it's a Twitter.
yeah.
And like
Drephen's
after
ego.
he made qualified for Summit, there's some tweet about him detaching his face and like his guts spilling out.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
After winning, like in celebration, it made no sense. And then Slime was all over it. He loved it.
Slime loves
So
that.
that's how you know where
Slime
it's at.
loves that
Yeah.
kind of humor. Slime loves that kind of humor.
It's actually
Surreal.
kinda funny.
Yeah.
Slime the god.
I would love to read
They're
some
here, right here.
students.
In round 2, my opponent forfeits after I open a hatch in my abdomen to discharge several gallons of nutrition-rich fluid onto the stage.
Sick.
And it's just, and that's Drephen Ziga.
Drephen Ziga.
Tell me how that relates to Drephen at all. It's
Oh,
so
no.
good. It's so
That
good.
is very funny.
But so we got our first doubles match.
This is it.
Falco Sheik versus Fox Art. Plup.
Plup up and
Yeah,
Fox here.
Well,
Makes sense.
yeah, he's more of a Fox
Ooh,
player team.
fire. I think Falco Sheik is a good team. Definitely a good team. Definitely one of those teams that, like, I don't know, I feel like people forget about.
One of the better top tier teams that doesn't
Yeah.
involve a Fox.
Falco, for a long time, has been kind of underrated in teams. Just
Yeah.
because he's a glass cannon.
Yeah.
In favor of characters that are tanks or like a Peach
Or just another Fox.
or just
Yeah.
another Fox.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's a lot that Falco could do to control space and save.
You know why I like Falco teams? Like why I think he's hella good? Is because he's one of the few characters that doesn't have, like, he has an ambiguous role in teams. Like, it's like Peach has a clear role, Puff has a clear role, Fox has a clear role. You know, I feel like,
dual role.
yeah, I feel like Falco, you can switch. Like, you can play defense, you can rack damage, you can play offense. Like, he can literally just, like, morph into whatever role
Yeah.
you want to do a team. Most characters, I don't think, can do that well.
And
you usually have to pick one of the others.
Specifically, I think the laser is what allows him to do that so well. Like, it allows him to save from, like, across the stage. It allows him to, like, pressure,
Yeah.
switch, target switch really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, Falco, he's got a lot, and he can save someone from across the whole damn stage.
Yeah, that's so.
That's a cheat code right there.
Do we know how Ginger feels about teams? Because I know in
No,
Michigan, like,
They're not
In general,
yeah.
they're not the
They're-
best in every region. Yeah, it could be. Not sure.
same with SoCal.
Yeah,
I
SoCal.
feel it.
It's funny. I think the teams regions always like that don't like teams. The nearest region near them loves teams,
Yeah.
right? Normally. So
Yeah,
like
interesting.
NorCal loves teams.
Yeah. So
You
maybe
know,
like those regions
like-
got beat up so much.
Yeah.
that
In
now they just
teams.
hate it. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean I feel like SoCal's always been good at teams. They just don't genuinely just don't care.
Off the back of that one SD, they brought this all
Yeah,
back.
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
bringing it
right?
back.
Just the one Plup SD. That was so crucial. Drephen might get the
Oh.
center. Drephen's gonna get it. I don't think Zain can save him.
Yeah.
They
That's
Oh,
a
spun
big
wow.
this
comeback.
so
It was
hard.
like 6-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
was.
was. Oh my God, they might win now.
Wait, did Ginger get over there?
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
No, yeah, I was gonna say if Ginger gets one shot on Plup, okay, Zain gets in there. This is super important. Zain does something to Ginger right now.
Oh yeah, they gotta get rid of.
They gotta kill him. Oh,
Oh, but
Zain
Ginger
didn't
fighting.
grab Ginger.
Ginger.
If they grabbed him, got the grab up smash, that was probably it.
Dude, he misses the ledge
Yeah, I
dash.
know, right?
Double laser.
That was a good double laser.
Oh,
though.
what?
Yo,
That
Drephen
is Drephen's
actually
house.
It
doing
didn't. Yeah,
God
he
work.
just popped up.
Yo, this is close.
Oh,
no!
Oh my
Zain.
God, he zippers him.
Oh, this is wild. Yo, Child's Ginger.
Oh, the laser hit him.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. If you
Oh,
have a
look
team
at
with the
Drephen.
Falco. Yo, look at them go.
Look at the needle
Gotta grab the
photo.
ledge, Drephen.
Someone grab the ledge.
Yeah.
There's
that
two
was-
of you.
Yeah, I think it's on Drephen. Ginger can't really
Yeah,
do anything.
yeah. Because Drephen was in front of him, right?
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
what?
Yeah.
That scared me. Falco.
What a
100%,
comeback.
It was close.
I feel like, yeah, Drephen stepped it up in neutral, and Ginger just did not die.
Honestly,
See,
but one SD too.
But that's kind of like what we were talking about in the beginning, right? How at first I feel like Ginger was going ham,
Yeah.
right?
And he was getting gimped a lot before
Right,
it.
and
Yeah.
then he started playing support, and it's just
Right.
like the fact that Falco could just morph, like, okay, I don't feel like approaching right now.
Yeah.
Or I feel like going ham. I'm just gonna go ham.
Yeah.
Obviously, red team like had SDs like Zain, Tipper, Plup. So you gotta take that into account. But
Yeah.
still dope by like the blue team. Just like
Super
I would
dope.
have just assumed like where we're counting.
Dude, I
Yeah.
just thought
Yeah.
just now. Remember how there was that artwork with all the different like hideous looking characters
yeah.
in their main, but then Drephen was the one where Sheik was afraid of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Maybe that Drephen's ego. Maybe that's why.
Oh.
Maybe that's why they did that, where Drephen's like crazy looking,
Let's go.
and then Sheik is scared of him.
Oh, and Dead Bird. I think Stadium's a good pick.
Stadium, yeah.
Like in this, I just feel like it's gonna be like the hardest for Zain to do what he likes to do in teams. That's probably why he struggles so
What does
much.
Drephen do? he just jumped in
Yeah,
like
never-
4 downers. He's doing some more stuff.
Uh.
Ledge cans. Always an innovator.
But yeah, I feel like
Oh,
I don't know. Zain, his like plays like
Oh, no.
stationary in teams, it seems like. So
Right.
it just looks harder for like his game plan to work in teams.
Yeah, and a lot of like his combos and what he's really good at are just kind of a little bit longer and more drawn out, and you can't really do that nearly as well as you would in teams. And if you're just slightly off, then you end up like tippering your ally as opposed to getting like a good tipper on your opponent. So
Right.
it's a
He's
little bit
definitely a lot less slippery than
Yeah.
PP in teams.
difficult. right.
Yeah, I
For
feel like
some reason.
Kevin's all over the place.
Kevin, yeah, I can never tell where he's going to show up. He's gonna
Yeah.
like wave dashes over to you all of a sudden, he like
Right.
dies.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the?
Or
Zain
like
never does anything.
he'll be like,
Right.
say you're hitting S-Fat, you'll combo an S-Fat, and like people you will convert your combo into like you dying.
You dying, yeah.
It's like what?
Yeah, I don't see Zain do as much of that stuff. I can't put my finger on what it is. Ooh, wow.
Just styles, I think. It's just like their game plans are different. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like what? Like was it like Nadal on clay versus like Federer
Oh,
on
man.
like regular grass or something?
Yeah, Nadal's the Clay King.
Right. It's like something like that. Back air, okay. It's an even match, man.
I was
Ooh, I like that, Zane.
that
I
was
see
nice.
you.
That was nice.
That's crazy.
He was
Yo,
thinking about going for that down there,
yeah.
Ginger was. But he
I like the
realized-
recognition though by Ginger.
He was like, yeah, Plup's here. Yeah, I got to
Yeah,
back
I
off.
gotta just step away. Nice tip.
Oh, this is scary.
Oh, up tilt. Oh,
Nice save from Drephen, though. Comes in, breaks
yeah,
up the
the
combo.
Ability. Not really much you can do about that.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
close
that
for
was
Drephen.
almost all bad.
yeah.
Yo.
Fairly crucial. I like that Ginger's going in, though.
Yeah, yeah.
He was looking for a back throw there, I think.
Yeah, but then he wanted to. He was hoping that maybe the Fox comes in or whatnot, so he just kind of held him.
Yep. They could win this game, though. The way it's going. Okay, see? He does the
Yeah,
Sammy
yeah.
Stone and the edge guarding on the Marth. He's got to get the kill on Plup. Super duper important.
the transformation saved him from that forward smash. All right.
Okay.
That was
Just gonna
well.
wait this out.
This is
Oh, no,
8th seed
Plup's
versus
like-
first.
Yeah.
Really good.
It
That's
is.
true.
Oh,
that's
let's
a
go, Plup.
Big pair of kills.
Yeah.
Plup has held that stock for a hot
Yeah.
He knows it. He's keeping it super safe.
Yeah.
Hanging out under the platforms. He's untouchable there.
Good job.
Wow.
Get the shine.
Ginger's still fighting though, but Zane, side B.
It sucks.
Nice, nice.
Plup gets to stay super safe.
Oh, he missed his edge cancel.
He
That
did.
was crazy.
Now he can do his one-on-one stuff.
Yeah,
Zane's
right.
like, oh, I know what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
right.
No,
I know
that's
what I'm supposed
what's
to do.
so smart. He gets to stay as safe as hell on the right side.
Yeah.
And then, oh, now you got to deal with Zayn
Yeah.
against the Spacey. Like,
Yeah,
cool.
good luck. Yeah.
Send your minion out there.
Right.
It's great.
Plup just playing the side.
That's
Zane comes out.
Plup is fierce in the teams, man. Plup's whole style is like he's just everywhere. He's just zipping all
Yeah.
over the stage of Fox.
Plup definitely just like pulled over the play through.
And he's used to it because he usually teams with Muta King, who's very
Yeah.
stationary.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Zayn plays, right?
Yeah.
Muta King probably just even better at it because he plays Sheik. He can like really control the offstage really well.
Right.
Wow,
Oh, nice
excellent
needles.
deals.
Good pick, I guess, too, with Dreamland. I feel like Zane's really good here, though.
He is. He definitely is. He'll just get a little bit more smart.
Right, true. Plup, though, on the offense, tried to get the edge guard, couldn't get it. Ooh, hold that.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, I think it was a slight miscommunication because
Yeah.
they both wave dashed off.
Hot to the edge.
Yeah.
Someone should have called it.
Yeah. There's always like that cardinal rule too of like that, those little micro situations like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, double dip.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice pickup from Drephen. Wow, good reaction.
But really good DI also from Plup, so he doesn't get dash segment to forward air or something.
Okay, Drephen with the kill.
Nice.
But Zayn on the other side.
Actually, pretty smart. Drephen realized, you know what, I don't even need to edge hog this. Like,
Yeah, you're probably dead.
yeah, I'm just going to go over and help Ginger out.
Yeah.
Oh, Ginger trying to save Drephen so bad,
Oh.
but died in the process.
Oh no.
He's
It's Falco life, man. Yeah, now he's got the pressure on. Oh, this is good from Ginger. Oh, yeah, if he got that pickup from the down tilt, that would have been dope. But, yeah, the way it's been going, I feel like just like everything else held equal. Like Ginger sometimes just loses a stock for being Falco, and it kind of
Yeah.
sucks because, like, besides that, they're doing really well. The blue team is
yeah, for sure.
pretty even. Plup gonna get KO'd first. Okay, they got a team combo opportunity here. They kind of give it up a little early. I feel like they could have
Not
gotten more
enough
damage off
damage
that. The
Let's
Nair,
go, Drephen.
the Nair sent him the
I
wrong way.
love that.
Nice
Oh,
Five spot
lasers.
dodges in a row. Oh,
Classic, man. That'll never go away. Drephen.
man, there's a lot of. It was really good. I think what Drephen and Ginger are doing really well is recognizing positions where they can like needle and laser their ally. And they've been saving them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to use those projectiles to your advantage.
Red team,
Yeah, they're cleaning up a little bit.
a little bit.
But
They're
no,
starting to find their synergy.
Yeah.
You can start to tell.
no long drawn out combos though.
Not
From
hugely.
either
The
side.
only
from
thing,
either side.
hold that.
What a pickup.
I
That
think
was
the only
sick.
thing that can make it hard for the blue team is just for the simple fact that they don't have a quick move that like has a hard knockdown. I feel like having like Fox's Shine makes teams so much better.
Yeah.
Right.
And up smash, honestly,
Right.
which starts knocking down obviously
Really early, yeah.
Really,
for
really
sure.
early.
I think having a hard
Oh,
knockdown
that is a huge chance smash.
that's
Jeez.
like
Oh, they couldn't even save each other with the up.
in teams the more you have a hard knockdown, the more you have more options. I think that's why Peach's down smash is so good.
Yeah, honestly. Just moves you have to respect.
Right. This should be. Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Here
Okay.
Here are the combos.
Ah.
PFAT.
I mean, you ain't lying.
I see PFAT hit that a million.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That was unique.
I like
Okay.
that. Probably dead. God, Drephen loves turning into Zelda, man.
Dude.
He hasn't been doing it this
Dude.
set, but man, you guys watched that one match yesterday, right?
Yeah, no.
Because he plays like that in singles.
No,
Yeah.
I was playing with
You
him in
playing?
friendlies, and I
Yeah.
asked him, like, do you think that it makes sense to turn into Zelda, and then usually you get edgeguard anyway, and then have to come back as
then what did
Zelda,
he
and then
say?
you have to transform? He's like, yeah,
Right.
you know, I've been working on my Zelda a lot, and I'm just gonna put faith in my Zelda.
He straight up grinds
Like,
net
what?
play with Zelda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He
And
grinds
then,
them
and then
with
he
Zelda.
complains about it. He's like, man, when I get a first stock and they realize I'm pretty good with Zelda, then they just start camping me and they don't even play anymore. I don't know why I do it.
It's
Oh,
almost like Zelda's not that good.
Yeah, Zelda's terrible,
He
dude.
doesn't know yet. Because he came from the era where Zelda was like around the top.
Okay.
Like, she was
Bizarre.
actually, no, she was actually
There's a point where
towards the
Zelda
top.
was really.
Yeah,
Damn.
there's like a
Jeez.
graph that
Oh,
shows.
the very first.
Yeah, there's a graph that shows the progression of all the characters on tier lists over the years,
Oh.
and Zelda is the most freakish drop off.
Yeah,
It's like
really?
she was within the top 5 to 4.
Oh, wow.
And like,
Yeah.
and then just plummeted.
That was-
and just stayed there.
By the way, that was all excellently executed from the blue team. No, yeah, one of us has to tell him. I think you
Yeah.
should tell him, Hugo.
Oh, I already told him, and he's like, I have faith in my Zelda.
Hugo, you're the only.
See-
Hugo's gonna listen to you because you've been around since that. Tell him that we put Zelda lower on the
Look,
tier
look,
list.
For a reason.
So, if you've heard what Leffen was saying yesterday, it's about the character. Or sorry, it's about
Ah.
the player.
Yeah, it's about the.
Not the
Right.
character.
Players.
Right?
It's
If
funny
you're
that
good
Leffen of
enough,
all
you'll
people
make
said
it
that.
work.
I
Oh,
know, right? That's what I
It
said.
is funny that Leffen of all people said that. He literally only tweets about character
I
choice.
know!
It's the only thing he ever tweets about. Jesus.
Said he could win Evo with Yoshi.
I've seen like
He wasn't joking.
he's made like how many tweets has he made about Pokemon Trainer?
Oh,
He's got to
my
drop Pokemon
goodness.
Trainer. It's like 50 tweets. I think I might not play Pokemon Trainer. I don't know. I got to pick up Roy. Got to pick up Pikachu. I don't know about Pokemon Trainer. And then in the meantime, like some Pokemon Trainer main like gets top 8 in a major or whatever. Well, he played a lot of tough matchups. Jesus.
Yo, Red
Leffen.
Team, they kind of went off in this last exchange here. Oh,
Yeah.
Zain with that pivot force smash?
No, they're cleaning up, showing why they're the first seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for real.
They are. Even this game, well, this is actually
It's kind of
Oh,
close.
oh,
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 it was
that
close
hurts.
till that 2-stock switch.
Zane's like, been like holding back.
Still
hard.
winnable though, right? Like if they get the Zain kill, which where's Zain going?
Oh, I don't know.
He just
Yeah.
he said my
Yeah.
my people need me.
Yeah. It's like, yo, I gotta go, guys.
I got
See you later.
Dude.
I teach. I'm about to be out.
Plup is comboing Ginger right now. He's got like a full
Yeah,
stock, basically.
Drephen,
almost.
yeah, there. I was like, save your man. Oh,
That was good.
Oh,
Oh, Drephen! Oh, at the angle.
wow.
Look
Yo.
at the counter hits from everyone.
Yo.
Help
That
was
my man.
crazy.
This went from like really bad to even.
Yeah, this is pretty even.
Yo.
If they could just rack up some damage without getting killed.
Yeah.
I think Drephen has to hold his, like, yeah, because like, I mean, Ginger's probably gonna die.
Oh,
yeah,
Ginger
so-
went for the mid short.
Yeah.
I respect it, but yeah, Ginger's got to get. No.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, he protected the ledge. He should have gone to
Drephen,
ledge,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
But he's still alive, so it's okay.
Oh, but wait a
Very
minute.
important. If they can get the kill on. Drephen wanted it.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is tough.
This
Oh,
is tough.
Oh,
but wait a minute. Wait
oh,
a minute.
Ginger. Clapping back.
That's 4 tilt.
Okay.
4 tilt's a funny looking move.
So sick how he's just choosing between both opponents.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
target
Both,
switch,
yeah.
man.
This is the Brandon special.
Look at this.
Apparently, NorCal always like, yo, Brandon's good at target switch. I don't even know.
It's like he's going through an obstacle.
I think you
course.
are,
It's
right?
sick.
I think you are.
I just move around people, finesse them, and then it
I think-
happens to be called target switching, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you got to do that, team.
Yeah.
When you're doing 2v1s, I've done so many 2v1s.
You can't make it obvious.
Yeah, you got to make it ambiguous.
Yeah.
What's more important than getting hits in 2v1s is just moving.
Right. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you just got to keep moving. As long as you're not, like, if you're stationary, you're going to
When he
lose.
shielded. I don't
Right, just by moving, not even
Yeah.
moving, in a, like you're not really playing neutral with one opponent, which I
Nah.
think is what a lot of
Nah.
people try to
I
do.
wanna-
Right.
They're
wanna
just
hear
you
what
just
Drephen
move
said.
around the
I'm
stage,
just
making
saying.
ambiguous what you're trying to do,
Right.
and then opportunities will just kind of crop up. 'Cause
Basically,
they'll throw themselves at you.
Yeah, and then sometimes they hit each other trying to hit you. I've had, like, so many 2v1s where, like,
Oh, we got Plup.
it'll just, what's up, Plup? We're just, like, say, my bad. I want to finish this point. My bad. It's like, say you're doing a 2v1 or 1v2 or whatever, and then they'll hit each other trying to hit you because you just make it so ambiguous with, like, movement and stuff like that. But congratulations, guys.
Do you guys
Nice.
know why we're first seed? Why are we first seed?
You guys are too good.
You guys are so sick.
Team
Yeah.
Panda.
You guys are so
Panda
sick.
We're so bad.
The sickest. Who do you have given
Did you
first
see
seed
our
to?
like negative synergy?
You have
Well,
so
you-
much synergy.
I saw him.
so much synergy.
I saw you tipper him. You tippered him so bad.
so sick.
Nice.
Not only that.
You gotta
there's-
remind him.
there's a
You
lot
gotta
more
remind
than
him
that.
who's in charge.
Who do you, Plup.
Don't get ahead of
Who do you-
yourself,
Who do you think
Plup.
should be the first seed?
Taste my
Should be
blade.
the first seed. Even him. H-Box could be first seed too.
Yeah,
I feel like
H-Box
we're just
Cody.
not. We just don't deserve it. We don't deserve
Aw.
That's funny.
They deserve it.
They deserve it.
Championship mentality
Yeah.
from Plup over here in doubles. It's gonna be great.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think we all.
I would have given it to.
We all-
Congrats to Plup.
Cody
Yeah.
and H-Box.
And Zain.
But no, but to be honest, they started looking cleaner.
Nah, they look
like,
fine.
They look
as the
fine.
match
They
went
look
on. They
They
started
look
gaining
fine.
some
That was
synergy.
still close though. That was really close.
Again,
Yeah.
I think it is difficult to say who's the favorite here.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
a lot of teams. Like
Yeah.
even Drephen Ginger did pretty well.
Very well.
All things
Very
considered,
well.
like pretty well.
Very
sure.
well. Actually, Drephen really, he looked really good.
Drephen's sick.
Drephen was really surprising. Not even surprising me, but like we talked about.
Dude, the one exchange they all had on the right side off
And then
stage.
he got the back
Dude,
air?
he did the back air, and then he waited and got another forward air or back air, and then Plup forward smashed Drephen off, and then Ginger forward smashed him. That was a really cool teams
I
exchange.
dare say the blue team had better synergy there than the Pandas. The Gingers had better synergy than the Pandas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, this graphic. Okay.
oh,
What's up, guys?
was that intentional?
Yeah, this is Black Mirror, so yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
things happen.
Things happen.
Technology's
Things happen,
crazy.
yeah.
Man.
Technology's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes over.
Technology's wild, man.
Dude. Yeah, I think a lot of it came down to Ginger's stocks kind of melting just a little bit faster
a little
than a
bit
lot of
faster,
people's.
yeah.
Oh, are we going to see?
Got some
We got
replays.
some replays, yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
that was dope.
Okay.
Remember when replays weren't a thing? That was a
I
dark
do.
era.
Yeah,
This
I
is great.
know. Now it's like right after a
Yeah,
set.
yeah.
Okay, that was game one.
Yep.
That was game one.
Can we replay the part where Drephen said, "This hurts like a bitch"?
That
I
was
like hearing
funny.
Drephen talk, man.
Yeah,
I
his
hope.
voice is funny. Something about it.
Yeah, it's very.
Got the
it's
nasal
yeah,
thing
it's kinda-
going on. Yeah.
It's kind of gingery. Like it just-
Kinda,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So is that-
What a nice pun. yeah,
Yeah, like
Nice.
the team. Like
yeah.
like the team.
Yeah.
I see where you're going.
Oh,
yeah,
finish
yeah.
combo.
Oh, the down smash.
Okay.
Oh, that pickup though.
Nice.
That's
Look at you.
oh
Look at that.
my god, that was
Wow.
like crazy synergy right there.
It's very clean.
That was we teamed together before.
Yeah. Roll from the ledge and then have a Falco forward smash is really good. Just so
Right.
long as they time it so that
Oh.
it doesn't hit the guy that's rolling, you know?
And Drephen is in it. I think this is it.
the-
There.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
double
so
forward
sick.
air.
Yeah.
And then he gets forward smash. That's cool.
Great conversion, yeah.
To go for that double forward air and know that your ally is going to save